Whenever you get your Travato out of storage, perhaps over the winter, or it's been sitting idle for a while, or perhaps you got a new coach, or you have any reason to believe that your freshwater tank has been contaminated, it's a great time to sanitize your fresh tank. There's some things that you're going to need in order to do that. Here I have fresh water, bleach, a freshwater fill hose, I have a siphon hose, a bucket, and for safety, I have goggles and gloves. Your solution should consist of 1 gallon of fresh water and 1/4 cup of bleach to every 15 gallons. You're going to need to know what your tank capacity is for your freshwater tank before you create your solution. Before I do anything else, I will make sure that the 12 volt is on in the coach, the water pump is off, the Truma is off. I also need to make sure that I've drained all the water valves in the coach before I begin this process. I'm going to come here to my multi-system water panel and I'm going to check for the sanitize feature and make sure that my knobs correctly match what I'm about to do. I'm going to put my goggles on, put my bleach down, and I'm going to attach my siphon hose to the city water fill. Once I've done this, I'll easily be able to turn on the water pump and suck the contents out of the bucket into my freshwater tank. I love this extra water pump switch in the back. After you finish siphoning the contents of your bucket, you're going to want to remove your siphon hose. You now need to fill the rest of your fresh tank with fresh water. So go ahead and insert your freshwater hose into the same port and be sure that you look at your diagram one more time to make sure that you're in the freshwater fill. Here, this would be called the power fill. Now that the remainder of your fresh tank is filled with fresh water, remove your freshwater hose. Before I go into the coach, I want to make sure that the settings are correct for it to actually siphon the solution through the coach. So I'm going to go to dry camping, but I'm going to make one change. I'm going to bypass the Truma by turning this red lever to the right-hand side. When you get back in the coach, be sure to turn on your water pump first. Now it's time to make sure that your solution has run through all of your lines. You want to test both the hot and the cold side to make sure that you smell bleach. If you don't smell bleach, it hasn't run through your system properly. You might need to let it run longer. Don't forget to turn on your Echo Hot system so that you make sure that it's in the Echo Hot and the normal position, that the bleach is running through there. You have many places in the bathroom that you need to turn on, your shower, your sink, let your toilet run, and your toilet hose. And don't forget about your rear shower, both hot and cold. After all those things are checked, let the system sit for 4 hours. After 4 hours, it's time to drain your tanks. Before you refill, you're going to want to check your levers and make sure that you're no longer bypassing the Truma. When you run your water through, make sure that the smell from the bleach solution is gone.